Hey everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do a pick a card, and this pick a card is going to be what this person will do next. And perhaps a little bit of a message to you from them. I'm not quite sure how that's going to come, but we'll see. So I have the three items: the angel, the hula girl, and the little white owl. And I'm going to put them back there so you can focus on them. We don't need to have them completely out here. And so we're going to see what this person's going to do next, and perhaps a bit of a message. The undercurrent, I'm going to do an undercurrent. So I'm going to just ask Spirit what's coming for you next in general. So we can use the undercurrent in that manner. So focusing on the angel. And there we have the angel. Focusing on the hula girl. Focusing on the owl. And right here, the undercurrent. So this is going to be what's coming in general next from Spirit, the universe. And it is independent cat. Because you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So, independent healer. So I feel like for some, if you're an entrepreneur, you have your own business, what could be coming for you next is connecting more to your healing abilities and ability to help heal more people. If that is not the path that you're on, if you're not on the healing path, I mean, you can even, like I said, even be a card reader that helps heal people. It brings a realization to their eyes about a situation and connects them to the power that they hold. You know, like a lot of people feel disempowered, and, you know, just helping people see. I'm really drawn to this cat's eyes is what. But I also feel like if that's not the path that you're on, you're going to become more independent. So this feels very Nine of Pentacles-ish. An ability to have more finances, to take care of yourself more in that way. And it says life supports you in every way. So there may be an ability to go against the grain, or to get off the path that you thought you were on, maybe to, you know, get a new job or to start your own business. And a realization that life supports you in every single way, and that you are supported energetically and Spirit has your back. So there's going to be more of a realization of that. For healers, you're going to connect more to, you know, having more people around you that, you know, need your help. So yeah, very interesting energy coming from that. I'm not going to read from the book. I'm just going to give what comes to me intuitively. So if you pick the angel, what this person is going to do next, and perhaps a message to you from them. Oh, wow, interesting. Hawk, messenger. So if you haven't heard from this person instantly, you can see that this person may contact you or send you out a message. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on the priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So one thing, this person, you may have blocked this person. I feel like this is saying Spirit is sending you messages. I feel like this person is sending you messages and you may have blocked them. You're not getting them. So you may, if you want to talk to this person, you may want to unblock them. First thing. They've seen a higher perspective of something. They want open your greater vision to see the signs. Yeah, open your greater vision to see the messages. Open your unblock this person. Okay, the message this person wants to give you is that they're trying to contact you and you may have blocked them. You may need to open something back up, like take the block off or something, you know. So they want you to open your greater vision to see the signs, and the signs are them sending you messages. Okay, so I feel like this group, a lot of you have blocked this person and they're trying to get a hold of you. So they want you to unblock them or to go where you used to talk to them, They want to tell you, this person wants to tell you that they are now focused on their priorities, and you may be a priority to them, okay? And that they have eliminated the distractions that have been around them in the past that hasn't allowed them to focus completely on you. And it's not healthy to completely focus on a person, but to maybe even focus on you at all, or with the consideration they're saying that they know you deserved, is the message that I'm getting. It's like they took you for granted, basically, is the feeling that came. It's like, I can now see the value in our connection, in our friendship, if it's just even if it's not a romantic, it doesn't mean it's not romantical, but they see the value in your connection and your friendship, and they have eliminated and gotten rid of the distractions, which may have even been, could have been a person, but it could have even been their own mind. Maybe they were maybe they had addictions. Maybe they were just a workaholic. There was something that caused them a distraction in regards to you and seeing the value of your connection. They're saying they took you for granted, and I feel like you blocked them. They want you to go back to where you used to talk to them, or unblock them from your phone or messenger or something. It says you have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So they're also telling you together, perhaps they're thinking you could have a bright future together, but they know with or without them that you have a bright future. And I'm thinking they're saying to you here, or I'm feeling they're saying to you, they want to be included in that connection with you in the future. But even if not, they support that future that you're headed into, and they know where you're going. They're kind of like an apologetic energy or message that's coming up. And they want you to let yourself ascend to new heights. I'm going to peek at the booklet, but I don't really want to get in. I feel like that's the message. So what they're going to do next is try to contact you, obviously, but that is the message that came through. And I want to, and I feel like they know you're on the cusp of, I feel very emotional here. They know you're on the cusp of moving forward. You've raised your vibration. They want to be a part of that. They want to kind of try to catch up and be there with you through that, even if it's just friendship in its energies right now. But not to hold yourself. They don't want you to catch a fear and hold yourself back. They want you to go forward and move up and on, whether you can reconnect or not. So there's a lot of love in the feeling of this, and a lot of love behind the message. Okay, so they're like giving you in their message to you about their pleas for you to kind of connect with them again. They're also saying, hey, if we don't get into fear, keep moving forward, keep moving higher. Maybe they know and sense that in the future, things will come back together. But right now they're like, hey, I'd like to connect. I'd like to touch base with you, but don't allow yourself to get in fear. Don't allow yourself to worry about anything. Let yourself ascend higher and higher, because they're intuiting something here about you as well that is very positive. But I'm gonna see here, Hawk, if I miss anything. I don't think I did. No, I just want to let it be what comes naturally there, and so that's what it is. If you pick the Hula Girl for your person, what they want to tell you, Raccoon Inventor, what they're going to do next. Inventor says, decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Okay, so the next thing this person's going to do is they're going to practice integrity when it comes to you. They're going to be very much in integrity. The dealings with them or anything to do with this or any energy in the past may have been out of alignment. It may have been out of integrity. They're going to avoid being tricky to deal with. Okay. They're going to avoid wearing any masks. And it says you have many roles and can juggle them well. So yeah, that's what they're going to do next. They're going to be more in alignment with integrity. They're going to be less tricky to deal with. And the message to you is that they want you to decide There's a decision that they want you to make. They're making a plea for you to decide what it is that you really want. Because I feel like something about the situation, they sense you may have not been decisive. You may have not, they may have realized that you weren't really focused solely on them. And because of that, they may have been a little playing games or being a little tricky, or didn't show you all of who they were, out of feeling the uncertainty within you and not wanting to become hurt. So it's almost like hey, I know I did this, but this is why I did it. I felt as uncertainty within you, and I was protecting myself with this mask, they're telling you. And I know I was acting out of integrity, and I know I was acting a little tricky to deal with, but it was because I felt the uncertainty within you about me, and so I felt insecure, and I wanted to protect myself that way, and that's how I protect myself, they're saying. And they want you, you have many roles and can juggle them well. You have many roles. I almost feel like a joke there. I don't know why I feel like that. I feel like some sort of joke with like some kasana. I don't know why exactly. It could be for specifically one person. I do feel like they want to tell you they can see you are very good at multitasking and that you're busy with other things, but they're kind of making a plea for a reason why they acted out of alignment with their integrity. They were tricky to deal with because they sensed uncertainty within you, because it says decide on what you really want, which means they know you weren't decided and solely focused on them, and there was an uncertainty within you about the situation. There was a nervousness within you, and so they were kind of mirroring it back, kind of being here, there, and a little bit everywhere in regards to it. That's what I'm getting from this. And I feel like some sort of secret joke. Somebody may have some sort of secret joke with them, and they want to kind of bring it up to they want to remind you of that. But they're also saying they see the beautiful transformation energy. Even though the energy was a little bit light and uncertain, it caused them to focus on more beautiful transformation within themselves. So they want to come forward with more integrity and more in alignment, but they wanted to tell you why they were acting that way, because they felt an uncertain energy. They intuited uncertainty within you, and they didn't want to be hurt. They were feeling insecure, is what they're saying. If you pick the owl, what is going to happen next? So what's going to happen next is they are going to be more in alignment with integrity the next time you connect. So they may also be connecting with you too. So if you pick the owl, what this person's going to do next, and it is Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. So what they're going to do next is that it says emerge from busy life and seek more solitude. So they're going to be more, which seems kind of productive for what it's going to be, but it feels like they may be in a player. This person, like when it says emerge from the busy life. So busy life to me in regards to this and in regards to relationship, this person may have busied themselves with other people. They may have been like a player, more than one person, coming across as busy or taken or, with other people. They're going to seek to be more solitary, sovereign in regards to, and this all feels very like making a choice to be, even though this has 3 cats in front of them, it's more responsible. There's a sense of more responsibility too with all these. So that is what they're going to do next. Is if they've been in player mode, they're not going to be doing that as much. They're going to be more solitary in regards to you and them. So they're going to choose to be with just you more than other people. Okay. So it's like they're saying they're going to choose you over others, not being in player mode, having made that choice. So they're going to be more solitude in your connection, meaning outside people are going to go. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. So they are appealing to you. It says intuitive. So you've intuited something about the two of you. They're appealing to you to listen to that song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. So you have an inner knowing about them, even though they may have been a player. And you may have kind of wrote them off because they couldn't get serious with one person. And they're telling you, they're appealing to you to listen to the song in your soul. Trust that, because you have a way of knowing about them and your connection to them. So you may have felt in love. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. So because of their player ways, you may have felt like you weren't unique. Like all of a sudden you may have thought you were with this person and them alone, solely. Then you may have had a realization or found out that they were with other people. And then you didn't feel unique. Like their love, thinking that they loved you solely, made you feel special and unique. And then you found out they were with others, or they were playing around, or just playing around with you. Maybe they told you, or you saw something, or someone told you something. And then all of a sudden you didn't feel unique anymore. You didn't feel loved anymore. Not just by them, but you just felt really like, that feeling of being special was gone. And they want you to tell you, to recognize that, yes, you are unique. I'm not going to be that player anymore. I'm going to be with you and you alone. I want us to be together in solitude, and I'm going to let this busy player ways of mine go and listen to your soul song that knows the truth of my soul song and us together, and that you are unique just to me and my soul song. So it's like, yeah, they were foolish in that way of being a player, and now they want to come back together in solitude, and they want to apologize for making you feel like you weren't unique and feel like you weren't loved. And so, yeah, it's interesting how now when I read this one, this cat independent feels very much like singular, like, yes, sovereign in our connection together, independent but yet together, like together but yet independent. So this may not be like, oh, we're going to get married, but we're together and we are serious about only each other. That is the feeling. Like we have a understanding that, yeah, you are my other half, and these are the different reasons why they did what they did, or they were doing what they were doing. This one was like a player, and this one was sensing some uncertainty within you. And this one was, again, not focusing on you as a priority for whatever the reason. Maybe this one was sort of a bit of a player mode, or there were just other things that they were doing. But they got rid of those distractions. They got rid of that. And now they see you. They weren't sensing this one wasn't seeing you as a priority. This one wasn't making you, they didn't value. This one was not valuing your worth. They didn't value and have gratitude for your connection. They were taking you for granted, just taking you for granted overall in regards to other people or work or situations. And that was on them. This one was sensing something within you, and this one was just simply in player mode. But all of them together are wanting to be one-on-one with each other, out with letting go of all these outside reasons and resources why things weren't coming together, and healing energies. Beautiful. So I love how that came together. Yeah, that's it. So angel blessings to everyone and oceans of love.